Rebounding should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White is out there with ball. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Now here is Young. Just 5 on the clock. And that one is good.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Giddey goes in, and the basket is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Atlanta with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group, but it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Here is Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on White. Pass to Rizichet. Okongwu with the screen for Rizichet. No good on his first attempt of the game. Bulls are gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Giddey again, Chicago.
And look at the rookie out there facilitating for his team. Buzelis not missing the chance to make his teammates better.
Here's Daniels. Johnson outside. Young for 3. Atlanta again missing. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Karis LeVert checked in for Atlanta. Jones checked in for Chicago. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. To halt the run, and scoring with the play inside is Young.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Pass to White. Jones with it, defended by Young. Jones, no luck.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Young, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jones, the pass to ball. White, bounce pass. Here's Vucevic. Atlanta with the rebound. To the paint. Here's LeVert. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
32 seconds left to play in the first. Jones kicks the ball. Vucevic setting the pick for ball. Just 4 to shoot. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Pass to Okongwu. Now Young. Lets a floater go, and he lays it up and in. Young's got 6 points.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Tie game in Atlanta. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Josh Giddey, Trey Jones out there with Dosumer. Then it's Jalen Smith, and it's Williams at the power forward. Here's LeVert after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Reza Shea. Trains it from beyond the arc. Reza Shea's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
A true highlight of Reza Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Jones against LeVert. On the basket by Jones.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Young is subbed in for Reza Shea. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball comes in for Dosumu. Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Ball with it. Pass to Giddey. Back to Ball. A rebound by Young. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now LeVert. Young inside. He's covered by Ball. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's LeVert. Good, nice job down low.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. Reza Shea with it. White covering. Young outside. Here is Daniels. Scoreless thus far. Reza Shea wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Buzelis has got 5. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 1. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Risacher with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
The front court is Risacher and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Okongwu finds Johnson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Pass to Giddey. And it's Ball in the corner. Lets it go from the wing. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And Ball is a clever player, especially in the pick and roll. Looks to shoot as soon as he gets space coming off that screen.
To the right side. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Young. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. 10 points for Trae Young.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now here's Giddey. Now Buzelis, covered by Johnson with the fadeaway. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Young kicks to Johnson. Back to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Outside, White lets it go with the 3. Drops in the tray. White's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Outside, Ball. Giddey sets the pick for Ball. Launches it. And the 3 ball is good. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Risacher. Mans checked in for Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. The Bulls also changing it up. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. Johnson with a screen on Ball. A nice shot by LeVert.
And with solid size at his position, LeVert's able to make shots over the tight defense.
Pass to Dosunmu. Johnson with the block. And he recovers it.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game. Jones checked in for Chicago. Both free throws good from Dosunmu. Here's Mann. Nothing on the board. Capella with it. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Down low. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Capella's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
And he converts the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Now here's White. A floater and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's Chicago up by 2. We'll be back shortly live from... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Josh Giddey is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Dosunmu. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Niang. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Capella. Nice D from Williams.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
LeVert from outside. Connects from three-point range.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Now here's Jones. Defense right on him. Pass to Giddey. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Dosunmu. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down, run our plays. See if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And with the ability to step out and make shots, bigs like Vucevic have a lot of value in today's NBA.
Back to Young to tie it up. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's Vucevic, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Here's Young. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Yeah, look, that shot took loads of punch. 0 fear.
9 feet out. A again, Chicago.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Young with no one around. Another three for Atlanta.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Okongwu. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Ball. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Young with the ball. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Young, no good. Chicago's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Pass to Vucevic. It falls.
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Young with the ball. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Fires from deep. And it's Ricochet missing. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so they foul intentionally.
Trey Young, his first, team second.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Daniel from outside. Trifecta.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. That's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult
popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. They've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Recognize that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Outside Brunson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Brunson. The 3 is up. Paul George pulls it in. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Three-pointer. The Knicks with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Outside Maxey. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Towns for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
Towns double team. Anunoby passes to Bridges. And here's Hart. Over Oubre. From the wing. And it's Brunson missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Maxey against Anunoby. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Baseline try. No good there.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, VA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
They've got Joel Embiid. Edwards out there with Butler. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Up top, Embiid. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the game. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, BA. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Good on the second one. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Outside Butler. Pass to Embiid. To the paint. Here's McCain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Knicks with the lead. McBride passes to Bridges. On target from range.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for Butler. And a switch here also for New York. Towns is checked in. Here's Grimes. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get it to go. New York leading by 4. McBride passes to Anunoby. And he makes it.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Towns against Embiid. Sinks that one from the post. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
Anunoby for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Oubre. Here's Yabusele. Takes the 3. Achua with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. Towns on a screen. Here's Bridges. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now a 9-point Knick lead.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Yabusele. Still no points. From the high post. Embiid can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Outside McBride. Back to Towns. Counted. Towns has got 5 now.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Bridges outside. using his post moves to get the 2 points. Give him 8.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Now here's Embiid. Out left to the wing. The 3, George, and the 3-pointer goes. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. Here's the floater, and the layup is up and in. Brunson's got 6.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
New York on D. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. To the inside. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Towns, a screen on Maxey. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Pass to Grimes. The 3. Pure from 3-point range. He has 6.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Another one falls for New York.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Brunson against Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Brunson. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Achua's checked in for Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
Towns with a rebound. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. 8-point game. Hart with a screen on Oubre. 3-pointer, Bridges. Knocks it down from distance. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Maxey. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Brunson. 4 seconds left. With contact, Brunson gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Edwards, Butler out there with Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's McCain. Pass to Butler. 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Embiid takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And, you know, pressure doesn't get to Embiid. Nice job there recognizing the shot clock was winding down.
Towns a screen on Butler. And here's Payne outside. Fires in the triple. Payne's got 5 points now this quarter.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Oh, and Towns with the block.
76ers foul.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Right wing. Here's Brunson. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
George for 3. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Left side Brunson. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Brunson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter here. Now here's George. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Outside Hart. Towns looking for an opening for 3. Bridges. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Mikal Bridges.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And what a huge performance it was for Mikal Bridges.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
And New York has possession. They led by as many as 18. Payne, the pass to Achua. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Achua with a screen on Butler. And here's Payne outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Butler from behind the arc. Sinks the tray. And here's Payne. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance.
by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Kobe White. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Giddey in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Lillard to the middle. Here's Lopez. 2 points. That one goes. Lopez has got his team on the board to start the game for the Bucks.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside.
The ability to stretch the 4 is such a dangerous weapon for Vooch and his team.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Giddey against Kuzma. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass the ball. 5 on the clock. Vucevic a screen on Lillard. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. And here is Lopez. Sinks the triple. Lopez has got his second bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Lillard. Stolen by Ball. Outside, White. Pass to Buzelis. Inside. And it's Vucevic missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Lopez a screen on Ball. Kuzma outside. Fires the 3. And Vucevic pulls it down.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Porter subbed in for Prince. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Josh Giddey. And Jones subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And here is Dosunmu after Gary Trent Jr. made the last 3-pointer. Shoots. And it's White missing. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Lillard left side. Here's Sims, covered by Smith. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul. Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Green comes in for Lillard. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Josh Giddey's checked in for White. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hasn't made one yet. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Williams a screen on Green. Giddey, no one around him. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Bulls up 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the small forward position. On the wing, Giannis. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Here's Giddey. Count the basket. Giddey's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Porter kicks to Green. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Williams against Giannis. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. And stolen by Williams. Pass the ball. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. A different look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Gary Trent, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for Kevin Porter. Then for the Bulls, Booz Ellis comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Shot from free throw range. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Stolen by Prince. Kuzma inside. Giddey defending. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Kuzma. White looking around. Driving inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Lillard with it. Still without a basket. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Pass to Vucevic. Jacks up a 3. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Big man Vooch showing some quickness on that release.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kuzma kicks to Prince. Giannis outside. 6 to shoot. Fires from 18. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And you can see the growing confidence that Giannis has in that mid-range.
Outside, White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Bucks trail by 7. Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's Giannis with the slam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Lonzo Ball. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic, and it's White in at the shooting guard position. Here's Lillard. He has yet to score. Kuzma outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Here's White, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Buzelis. Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer. But he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And this happens when Kuzma is aggressive. When he's looking to score, he makes the D react.
Trent's checked in for the Bucks. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Here is Williams. Vucevic down low. Lopez is there. And that one drops. Vucevic has got 12.
You can get in his face, but Vooch, look, he's just too good sometimes.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Bucks making a change here. Prince has checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Trent against Vucevic. Lopez, a screen on Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
White finds Giddey. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And White, the bucket on the assist from Giddey. He's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And White kicks the ball. A three-pointer, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Vucevic against Lopez. We've got 22 seconds left here on the third quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now Giddey. He's got 10. And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. A floater. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Giddey's got 12 points in the game. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Bucks trail by 5. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward. Jones kicks to Giddey. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. This one for 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Pass to Portis. Back to Giannis. Antetokounmpo through contact.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Jones. Plays it up and banks it in. Jones has got his first basket.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Trey Jones. Pass to Buzelis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Kuzma outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Chicago?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And all game long, they worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
High post, Vucevic. Over Giannis. The kick out to Ball. On the clock, the Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Vucevic missing. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Kuzma. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And with how well he moves at 6'10", Kuzma is a really hard matchup, forcing a foul there.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
That's to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double-teamed. Giddey knocks down the 3-ball. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Lopez a screen. Here's Giannis. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Vucevic against Lopez. Vucevic the pass to Giddey. Back to Vucevic. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
You got to guard that big man from deep. Vooch, he can definitely splash from any spot.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Giddey. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Here's Lillard. Ball with the rebound. So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Nobody near Lillard. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
On-throw ball.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And here's Prince outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Puts up a deep 3. Misses the shot. So the Bulls win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that it.
Spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about is the five-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Now here's Hart. Back to Brunson. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that." Jalen is a really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's Brunson following the score by Atlanta. Outside Hart, pass to Anunoby. And here's Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Daniels passes to Young. From downtown, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Young against Brunson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And the Hawks making a change here. Levert's checked in. Achua's checked in for New York. The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll tell you this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
And New York has possession. Following the score by Atlanta. Back to Brunson. Such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Brunson. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that one drops.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Pass to Daniels. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Young with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Hart. No points yet. Achua for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Here's Young. He's got 12. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's Okongwu for 3. He can't hit that time. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So on the floor for New York, Mikal Bridges is out there with Achua. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Campaign. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. Here's Risacher. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Capella. Payne against LeVert. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
We got Lil Yachty in the house for this one, cheering on his Atlanta Hawks.
He's yet another rapper in a long list that represent ATL. We all know how much these guys love their Hawks.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne. LeVert, that's good.
That 6'7" Karis LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
It's Bridges on the wing. Capella with a rebound. And the Hawks with possession here. Pass to Rizachet. LeVert outside. Hits the trifecta. LeVert's got 7.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Robinson. No points so far. Anunoby passes to Robinson. Here's Bridges. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Bridges. Young can't hit.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Inside, here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. And here are the Knicks now, following the score by Atlanta. Brunson against Young. Brunson passes to Towns. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Brunson misses. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Back to Daniels. Niang a screen. Jacks up a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it.
Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Young against Brunson. Lets a floater go. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. Here's the 3. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hawks ahead, leading by a point. All right, Allie's ready. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risacher in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Fearless from Young inside.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA is incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hart. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Bridges has got 6. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Hard against Johnson. Here's Daniels. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. Here's Young. Oh, Young with the power move.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Back to Bridges. High post Towns from behind the arc. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by Towns. 14 points for him.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
Pass to Risacher. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. Risacher's got his 2nd basket.
And you see how dangerous Risacher can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. From deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks with the lead. Left side Brunson. To the middle. Here's Towns. The rebound by Atlanta. 19 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the Knicks on the break. And he's going for the lob. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Launches it from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Knicks leading by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got OG Anunoby. Achua is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Payne in at the point. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Payne, the pass to Towns. Capella with a block.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Here's LeVert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Outside Brunson. Here's the floater. And a Kongwu with the block. Down low. Here's Young. Young won't be held back.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Brunson against Young. And that one's good for Brunson.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Outside Johnson. Here's Daniels. There's Young with the three. Oh, the lethal three ball of Young.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
Young against Brunson. Towns a screen on Young. Here's Brunson outside. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
To the paint. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Brunson with contact. Brunson gets it to go.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Young. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And the basket by Bridges.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Step back shot. Another one falls for Atlanta.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Brunson against Young. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Brunson against Young. Over Brunson. And it's in.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Here's Brunson. Count it, and the foul. That one on Young.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Shot from 12, and it's good.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Here's Brunson to take the lead. Okongwu with the rebound, and they go to the intentional foul. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
And the Knicks with the possession here. Deflects the pass. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So he can't get either to fall. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 4-point game for three. Bridges. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them? And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And a deep 3 from Young. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Brunson with it. Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Nice and Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. That one on Johnson. And the free throw, no good.
Well, because Jalen Brunson is such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Offensive rebound. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Okongwu with it. Young looking for an opening. Just 4 to shoot. Counted from distance. Young's got 32 points in the game.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the inside. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Towns. And the Knicks lead by 1. Atlanta's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Young. Money.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Now Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Stolen by Young. Okongwu, a screen on Brunson. There's Young with the 3. Oh, the trifecta!
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Brunson against Young. And it's Brunson missing.
and it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And he commits the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. So it's the Knicks now, trailing by 4. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with the elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Dyson.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
And Anunoby for 3. Oh, bangs home the 3. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Puts it up off the inbound. Oh! He drills the game winner!
An amazing finish. It doesn't get any better than that.
To this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Strus in at the small forward spot.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident in that area.
Back to Garland. Nails the baby hook.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
George passes to Embiid. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And it's Strus missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite three-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all five guys communicating and working together defensively. Big challenge, guys.
Thank you, David. And here's Maxey after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. No one covering.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Mobley. Pass to Allen. A three from Strus. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Embiid. Shoots from the elbow. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Excellent awareness from Embiid. Sensing an opportunity to shoot and taking advantage of it.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
The shot by George, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Embiid against Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And here's Strus for 3. Offensive rebound. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Pass to Grimes. In the corner, George with it. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And he gets it to go.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
Mobley outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Strus. Fires the 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Strus has got 6.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Embiid. Over Allen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jared Allen.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by a bucket. Live. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Okoro out there with Hunter. Then there's Javonte Green. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Jerome in at the point guard. Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 5. Takes it from 10. Up again. And Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
Pass to Green for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Drills the three-pointer. Garland's got 8 points.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
To the left side wing. Here's Yabusele. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Yabusele's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Strus. Now, here's Hunter. There's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
To the inside. Oubre on the wing. Here's Yabusele. Here's Grimes. To the paint. Embiid. Good D by Mobley.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Strus passes to Garland. Floats it up there for Mobley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. That one falls.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Thompson outside. Back to Garland. Mitchell outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Allen's checked in for Thompson. And it's Mobley in for Hunter. Maxey kicks to Oubre. And the layup's good off the glass.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Mitchell. Garland against Maxey. Here's the 3. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
George dishes to Oubre. Here's Maxey. Buries the long-range jumper. Maxey's got his first 3 points of the game. Mitchell outside. And another three for Cleveland. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
We've got Oubre. He's out there with Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with George. And it's Grimes in at shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Maxey finds Embiid. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called.
And so tricky there with the floater. Mitchell aware of when he should try his luck shooting that shot.
They set the pick. Nobody near George. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Allen passes to Garland. Mitchell outside. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. What a terrific move that was. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Oubre kicks to Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Back to Garland. 1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. 76ers trailing. And the points coming for them now, Greg and bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. I got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. And the 76ers making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Hunter's checked in. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
For the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Buscele's got 6.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Drills it from outside.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Grimes. Oubre bounce pass. Here's Embiid. It's off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers ahead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Hunter is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Wayne. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2 guard. Garland kicks to Strus. Pass to Hunter. Drives to the hoop. Count it.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
Here's McCain. Embiid the screen. Over in the corner, Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Garland. Pass to Okeke. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Cleveland.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Max Strus. Evan Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
Garland with a screen on George. And the 3 ball is good. Okeke's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Here's Embiid. Joel Embiid, too big.
Even when the defense is there, I mean, Embiid still knows how to score.
Mobley outside. Pass to Okeke from downtown. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Embiid. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
Here's Mitchell. Up and in on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Embiid. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Embiid's got 8 points in the quarter.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Mitchell's shot is good. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Here's Embiid. Excellent D there from Allen.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell is double. A three from Strus. Paul George grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And Philadelphia has possession. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And the three off target. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. For three, Oubre knocks down the three. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Shooting for Cleveland, Darius.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. A nice shot by George.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been
If they were, this game couldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, B.A. But we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Now, New York starting five. They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5, down low.
Developing those skills as a play caller. Giddey making a smart choice this time with the ball.
Bridges against White. Bridges misses. To the left wing. For 3. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. Left side Brunson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, They are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Here's Hart. Rebound by the Bulls.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Vucevic. The three from Ball. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Towns up top. Pass to Bridges. The three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. New York making a switch here. Achua's checked in.
Precious Achua.
We've got 1:55 left in the opening quarter. We'll go now to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Billy Donovan. Allie.
And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Get loud, fans, on the court, your Heights Squad.
And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. McBride's checked in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside White. Sinks it from distance.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
1:22 left in the first. Outside Achua. Outside McBride. Pass to Achua. Left side Brunson. Over Jones. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
Jones with the ball. Now here's Vucevic. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Towns. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 6. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Josh Giddey's checked in for White. Now here's Bridges. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
20 seconds left now in the first quarter. Bridges against Giddey. Launches a 3. Knocks down the triple.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Bulls. They're up by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
So on the floor for New York, Mitchell Robinson is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Campaign. And it's McBride in at the 2. Out of bounds, it'll be New York's ball. Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent. And lately, he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, B.A., fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Robinson passes to Bridges. Achiuwa with a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges misses. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. They trail by 1. Here's Giddey. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Inside, Giddey has to count on some creativity and some agility. Hard for him to muscle through the defense.
3-pointer, Bridges. Drops in the 3. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Jones. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Achiuwa. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for McBride. Now here's Giddey. He's got 5. Pass to Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
2 points. That one goes.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these openings.
Outside Achiuwa. Screen by Bridges. Now here's Achiuwa. Yet to see a basket. 5 to shoot. Towns for 3. And again, the Knicks missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Back to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Achiuwa from deep. Giddey. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Anunoby. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Ball passes to Vucevic. And here's Giddey. Soft touch off the glass. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Outside Achiuwa. Screen by Bridges. And it's Achiuwa with the 3. Achiuwa's got his first 3 points of the game. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic, a screen on Achiuwa. 3-pointer, Buzelis buries it from 3. And the Bulls lead by 2.
I think it's great to see that kind of confidence in a young guy like Buzelis.
Here's Brunson. Nice D from Vucevic.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
White for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Chicago ahead, up by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the 3rd quarter right after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shots.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Outside Giddey. To the middle. Hart pulls it in. New York has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
This is Vucevic's comfort zone. Even when the D is good, his offense is sometimes just better.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Towns. Off the mark there with a 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Giddey against Brunson. Three-pointer. And it's Giddey missing. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And the basket is good. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not stopping on his way in. Hart going through the defense.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Williams has checked in for Chicago. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Anunoby, and he banks in the layup. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Outside, Williams drains the triple, and the Bulls lead by 1.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Brunson, and it's cleared by Vucevic.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Giddey finds Vucevic. Outside, Williams. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Giddey. And it's New York with a rebound.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Giddey with a screen on Hart. Williams from long range. Another 3 for Chicago.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Hart. And here's Brunson from the arc. That one's down for Brunson.
How about the response from Brunson, nailing 3 of his own?
Ball outside. Back to Giddey. Over Brunson. The kick out to White. Williams a screen on Bridges. White the pass to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the corner, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Giddey's got 9.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
Outside Brunson. Towns a screen on Giddey. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
And the lead just keeps changing. Neither team can forge the clear upper hand.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Knicks out in front, leading.
The time is here.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Bulls. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got OG Anunoby. Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Precious Achiuwa, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Giddey passes to Jones. Puts one up from 19. Vasumu can't hit. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Payne. The baseline J. That's good from Towns on the assist by Payne.
And Towns can make this shot in his sleep. It's something the defense must guard closely.
Smith with a screen on Payne. Down low. Outside Giddey. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land.
And the defense right now just guessing what they need to do to shut down Josh Giddey.
Jones against Payne. Pass to Achiuwa. Here's Anunoby, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's the teardrop, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, there are not a lot of ways that Bridges is unable to score. This time he shows off the floater.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Nails it from 3.
Lonzo Ball, give me pressure. I'll show you what I can do.
Ball against Brunson. Towns is screen on Ball. Here's Brunson outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Pass to Vucevic. There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth. Over Towns. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. New York leading by 4. Brunson up top, hounded by Ball. Brunson misses. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Driving to the basket. Hart pulls it in. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Here's Vucevic. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Look to a machine like Vooch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth. Brunson is doubled. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges, scoring the basketball.
Ball looks over the floor. Over Brunson. Ball no good. And so they foul intentionally.
Nikola Vucevic. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Jalen Brunson.
He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. Pass the ball. White for three. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Outside White puts up a deep three. That shot is off. And so it's New York winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
Down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the center. Now Daniels, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Plays it up off the glass.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Now, here's Mitchell. Over Daniels. And it's Mitchell missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now, here's Okongwu. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And it's Risa missing.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Back to Young. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And here's Garland for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And one of Garland's patented moves, pulling up off the bounce.
Pass to Risa. Johnson against Strus. Risa wide open. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Mitchell. Right side, Garland. Mobley, a screen on Young. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Now he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Niang comes in for Risa. Mann's checked in for Daniel. And it's LeVert in for Trae Young. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Now, here's Garland. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. With the floater, basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about the strength and focus on that one? It's clear Hunter up to the challenge at finishing on a physical defense.
Shea, he's checked in for the Hawks. Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jerome comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's LeVert. Inside, it's deflected. Oh, and here we go. Coro's got it. The fast break chance. Right side, Garland. Pass to Hunter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley misses. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Now Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. It's good from long range. Hunter's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Shea in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Jerome. No scoring in this one. Hunter, no one around him, sinks the three-pointer. Hunter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Capella. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. Mitchell comes in for Javonte Green. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Mitchell outside. Screws in the corner. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Garland. Over Young. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Garland's got 5.
Garland, so intelligent on the floor. The kind of player you want taking over in that pick and roll.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. .54 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Garland. Young pass to Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Back to Mobley and taken away by Johnson. One-on-one fast break. Rizachet with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Young pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Shaves over Garland, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. As thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in at the point guard position.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 6.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Mitchell dishes to Garland. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Lock at 6. Over Daniels. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 8 points for him.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
Young for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Garland. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Young. Again, Young missing. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Rizachet. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got 9 points.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Screws with it. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mitchell. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 5. Riza in the corner. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Johnson. And here is Okongwu. Pocket 4. Daniels from outside. Connects from 3-point range. Now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. Okongwu trying to break free. Shots good from Young. 11 points in the game.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Garland the pass to Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Wound up there for Allen. Young with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Riza. And here's Daniels. He has 5. Here's Young for the tie. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Mitchell with it. He's got 14. Bucket is good. Mitchell's got 16.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Karis LeVert. Clint Capella is out there with George Niang. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Puffkin in at the 1. Outside Garland. Puts it up from 17, and he nails the jumper.
And there are some guys you can just give that mid-range shot to, but Darius Garland isn't one of them. He is so good from there.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Niang. And his first shot of the game, no good.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
Hunter with a screen on LeVert. And that one is good from Jerome.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. For 3, Mitchell. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 3 points on the basket from Young. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. A three. Rebound by the Hawks. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Daniels. A special move before the shot. And now just a 1-point Cavalier lead. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
At the teardrop, draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunity.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And outside. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland with the ball. They lead by 1. Strus passes to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mitchell. Good!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And here's Young from the arc. He can't get it to go. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And they go to the intentional foul. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, in both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Johnson outside. Daniels passes to Young. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. Here's Young. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Mitchell way outside. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Here's Young in Atlanta again with the bucket. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you know?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. Pass to Daniel. Johnson with a screen on Mitchell. In. Good!
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Mitchell. It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Daniels kicks to Johnson. Stolen by Garland. Takes it inside. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
Now Mitchell screws in the corner. It's money from deep.
Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy threes.
And so here's Atlanta. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Here's Young. And it's sent back by Allen. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to
you.